Am I the a-hole for refusing to take my ex-wife to the emergency room? This incident occurred a decade ago, but recently came up in conversation with my oldest son, who was 7 at the time. While I believed I was justified in the moment, over the years I have come to the conclusion that I am not proud of my actions that day. My son maintains that I did the right thing. 6 months prior to the incident, my wife and I had agreed to divorce after her extramarital activities came to light. We agreed on everything except who would keep the house. I told her that unless she took over the mortgage and utilities, that I would not be leaving. 2 months prior, when it was evident that I was staying put, she made a play to remove me from the home, and had me served with a 2-week temporary restraining order. Caught off guard, I rented a room with a co-worker in the neighborhood and hired a lawyer. I followed all the rules, went to court, answered all of the judge's questions, and the temporary restraining order was revoked. After 3 weeks I was back in my house and she was angrier than ever. I am including this background only because it explains my combative state of mind during the event. 2 weeks prior, I took my kids out of state to visit family for Christmas and New Year's. I asked Amy, my soon-to-be ex-wife, to shovel the walk and porch stairs while we were away. She did not, and upon our return there was 2 inches of ice on the stairs and sidewalk. The day after we returned, Amy had arranged to meet up with a Craigslist to buy a piece of furniture for the house she had rented. She was going with her friend Lisa, who had also set up a Craigslist purchase of her own. When Lisa pulled into the driveway, Amy hurriedly ran out the door, slipped on the icy porch steps, and landed on a ceramic planter, cutting her hand open. It was not a life-or-death situation, but there was blood and she did need stitches. She came back in, freaking out. I told her to go wrap it up and have Lisa take her to the emergency room. Meanwhile, Lisa had come up to the door to see what the commotion was about. I told Lisa that she needed to take Amy to the emergency room. Lisa said she was not going to blow off her Craigslist meetup, and that I should take her. I said that emergency room visits were not part of my role anymore. Lisa accused me of acting abusively. I sarcastically asked her why she would want to leave her friend dependent on her abuser. Ultimately, Lisa left for her meetup, and I packed up the kids and dropped off Amy at the emergency room. I let her find her own way home. If you had asked me the next day, I would have said I acted righteously and that Lisa should have stepped up for her friend. With the clarity of time, I feel that I should have swallowed my pride and better demonstrated for my kids how a father should act. Lay it on me. Edit. I see many comments suggesting she could have driven herself. We owned only manual cars, and her injury would have made her unable to shift gears.